Kopi Eko tak ada.
Berapa?
Cicah 1.
Eko sekolah di mana?
Center
Center is?
Iski.
Eko kenapa sekarang nggak kuliah?
Kuliah Rona.
Karena sedang corona. Eko kalau di rumah ngapain aja?
Blanok di pot, ram, kita, pembalam, gym, tiko, lari, sama.
Nge-gym, olahraga, jogging di gor.
Ibu Seri, mamaku saya, dan sama hewan.
Eko senengnya apa, hobinya?
Blanok, di pot, kita, musik, gym, lari, siap.
Terima kasih, Eko. Terima kasih. Selamat siang.
Halo, namanya siapa?
Nama saya Ita.
Ita umur berapa?
Saya umur 38 tahun.
Ita adalah anak ketiga dari 3 bersaudara. Dan Ita penyandang Down syndrome. Sekarang Ita masuk di yayasan apa?
Yayasan ISDI Ikatan Stigma Down Indonesia.
Sekarang Ita harus di rumah terus. Karena apa? Karena ada wabah apa?
Karena wabah virus corona 19.
Nah, sekarang ini kalau di rumah aja, jadi kegiatan harus secara
online.
Ya. Kegiatan Ita apa aja?
Senin melukis, Selasa menari hip hop, Rabu angklung, Kamis menari hip hop, Jumat menari
tradisional
online.
Oke. Kalau gitu dari semua itu Ita yang paling suka yang mana?
Halo, selamat salam sejahtera untuk semua. Semoga sehat-sehat. Saya Arianti, mamanya Michael. Hai Michael.
Ya.
Michael Rosihan Yakub. Sekolahnya di Center of Hope ISDI. Umurnya berapa, Mike?
Umur 25.
Berapa?
Umur 25.
Oh, itu kan tanggal lahirnya, Mike. Umur? Berapa? 31 tahun. Ulang tahunnya kapan? 25 Februari tahun 90. Michael ini Down syndrome. Down syndrome itu juga dibilang tunagrahita. kelebihan satu kromosom di dalam tubuhnya. Kita ada 46, anak Down syndrome itu 47, jadi kelebihan satu. Salah satu keterbatasannya adalah keterlambatan mental. Ya. Dan Michael ini IQ-nya 35, tapi dia banyak prestasi. Jadi dia hebat di kemampuan motorik kasarnya. Dia juara sprint atau lari 100 meter, dia juara renang, dia bisa apa Mike? Golf ya? Dia suka golf, bowling, suka nggak?
Iya.
Suka. Dia karate, dia renang, dia suka badminton, bisa naik sepeda juga. Banyak prestasi-prestasinya. Itu olahraga. Kalau di dalam seni, dia juga sering ikut lomba internasional maupun nasional dalam hal melukis, menari, apalagi ya Mike? Masak. Iya, masak. Terakhir tuh masak. Kita ada kegiatan masak. Inilah kehidupan Michael dan saya sehari-hari. Hanya konsentrasi kepada kemampuan yang bisa saya gali untuk Michael. Terima kasih. Semoga dapat membantu dan dapat menginspirasi kepada yang lain.
Hello. Namanya siapa?
Saya
Umurnya berapa?
berdua.
Lahirnya di mana?
Hah?
Lahirnya di
Rasa
tanggal ulang tahunnya
Ade
25
Mak
Maret 1999. Sekarang Razak, ada apa di sini? Ada virus apa? Corona. Jadi ada pandemi di seluruh dunia. Sekarang kegiatannya Razak apa aja? Di rumah saja karena ada pandemi. Ya. Hobinya Razak apa? Menari, hip hop, dan K-pop. Selain itu apa aja? Melukis dan memasak. Semuanya dengan Zoom. Terus kegiatannya Razak apa lagi? Video call dengan teman-teman. Razak senang dengan video call? Iya.
Ibu.
Oke. Semoga hari-hari pandemi ini cepat berlalu.
Zoom.
menari, mengaji,
Mengaji.
membaca, dan menulis. Hobi Aga apa? Menyanyi. Terus
melukis.
Terus apa lagi hobinya? Aga suka ngapain?
Suka baik.
Aga suka mewarnai dan
melukis.
Sekian dari Aga. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye semuanya. Bye. Halo semuanya. Saya Tarisha sebagai kakaknya Agla sedang mewakili Mama karena Mama sedang isoman di rumah. Jadi nama Aga siapa?
Aga
Usianya berapa?
tahun.
Aga sekolah di mana? Di Center. Aga sekolah di di Center. Kondisi sekarang lagi pandemi. Lagi Kehidupan Aga sekarang kayak mana? Di rumah aja. Bantuin Mama. Nanam tanaman. Aktivitas sehari-hari Aga? Belajar.
Batu Ifah 20 tahun aku sudah ada putih dari Vita. Terima ya.
Halo, Bapak, Ibu yang baik. Saya Julia. Usia aku 9 tahun. Sekolah di SKH Timur. Yuk pernikahan kami bisa dilihat di sini. Tenang, pernikahan kami membuat kami lebih semangat. Pernikahan Madini. Terima kasih untuk doanya.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're extremely grateful to welcome you all to the launching of the NFT charity in celebration of the United Nations Charity Day on September the 5th, 2022. Okay, so the world is forever changing and bringing new challenges. Artnme hopes to answer some of those challenges by helping underprivileged children reach out to the best potential they can be. My name is Rainier. I'm 17 from the British School Jakarta, and I founded Art&Me when I was 15. As a pioneer in the art appreciation space, Artnme is concerned with children with limited opportunities, especially those considered disabled, neglected, and marginalized by the wider community. Artnme believes that everyone has the right to express their artwork without being limited by their social restrictions they were born into. So here's more about Art&Me by this slide. Art&Me is it's a nonprofit organization that seeks to promote creativity and provide educational opportunities for the underprivileged community in Indonesia. We provide a platform selling art coming from the orphanages, the special needs schools, and underprivileged schools where 100% of the profits go to them. And we also sell paintings online that come from artists all around Indonesia, as well as products. And with 100% of our profits, we provide art equipment and educational resources to help schools and orphanages that need them. Yeah, so this is the SDGs that we support. We aim to solve 3. First is the 8, which is the decent work and economic growth. We also want to help with quality education, and lastly, reduce inequalities by providing a platform where the children could sell their art. So Art&Me, we began in 2021 by selling paintings from orphanages and schools for the disabled. And we hosted a lot of these competitions. To this day, we've made this into a website where we sell their painting, and we also teach the students how to paint and then sell them on our website. We also have our website where different artists across Indonesia, they could volunteer to donate their artwork for our cause. And we also expanded to many other projects, such as like the NFT charity we're currently launching, and also the other projects we want to do in the future. Our vision is to see the underprivileged children in Indonesia have larger educational opportunities and access to the supplies that may fulfill both their creative and educational potential. And our mission is to promote creativity and provide educational opportunities across underprivileged communities in Indonesia. This is the link to the NFT charity that you could visit. And this is our community. We have over 200 students that we teach and also sell. Yeah, and these are our donations that we've done so far. So we've gathered a lot of celebrity and public figure support over the years, and we hope to continue to expand and also get more support. Yeah, so this is an example of the artwork from our website, and you could go to the website in order to purchase some of the paintings. We also have a space where artists in Indonesia, they could volunteer to sell their artwork. Okay, so thank you. That's about Art&Me, and please visit our website and also follow our Instagram. Yeah, thank you. Here's a video displaying what we've done in the past 2 years.
Halo, perkenalkan nama saya Claudia Syamba. Saya dari Panti Asuhan Princess Putri. Kesan saya selama mengikuti lomba ini adalah saya merasa senang karena saya dapat terlibat dalam lomba ini dan juga saya dapat mengembangkan talenta saya. Juga kepada Art&Me Indonesia dan juga Rainier Hardjanto. Sekian dari saya, terima kasih. Bye-bye.
Halo semuanya, perkenalkan saya Karolion dari Yayasan Felicia Angel Kids mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Art&Me Indonesia dan kepada Bapak Rainier Hardjanto untuk kesempatannya belajar bersama mengenai kesenian Indonesia dan dapat melihat karya-karya anak bangsa. Semoga kedepannya Art&Me Indonesia menjadi sarana untuk anak bangsa dapat menyalurkan bakatnya dalam bidang kesenian. Sekian dari saya, terima kasih.
Halo, nama saya Rara. Berbagai kesempatan perjuangan yang berarti dan merenovasi mencoba menerima dan membantu yang seperti yang berorganisasi semakin membantu dan sukses dalam berbagai
dunia khusus Satimu aku 12 tahun saya bahagia dan menantikan buka tani Artnme Indonesia. Terima kasih Artnme Indonesia dan kakak Rainier Hardjanto sebagai petani Artnme. Semoga Artnme Indonesia semakin berkembang dan jaya. Tuhan memberkati.
Nah, ini aku sedang memegang lukisan yang bagus sekali karyanya Michael dari Art&Me Indonesia. Untuk anak-anak lainnya, semangat ya berkreasi dan selalu produktif dengan karya-karya yang indah. Kalian sebagai anak-anak yang istimewa, tetap semangat, tetap produktif, sukses terus.
Sobat Online, ini adalah satu dari banyaknya karya dari anak disabilitas Indonesia yang bisa juga langsung dibeli NFT charity pertama di @artnme.indonesia. Yuk, berbagi sambil berinvestasi.
Congratulations, Rainier, on your launch of NFT charity Art&Me. It's very refreshing to see NFT use case for charity, and I hope you continue to push the boundaries of NFT and Web3. Congrats again.
The launching of NFT charity Art&Me is the chance for us to start promoting the artwork of orphans and special needs children in a modern way. The event is a milestone for all the children in the world to be equal, show their worth, and reach their best potential. Based on the data research, Central Statistic Agency, Indonesia population is currently more than 278 million people, and the number of people with disabilities reaches 30 million people, or around 14.2% of the total population. This is a large number of people that must be accounted for. In fact, there are already community groups that take care of people with disabilities. But on average, these organizations will only help them on 1 or 2 occasions. There are also those who provide assistance on a regular basis, but do not leave a lasting effect, so they can develop. The current model is only limited to collecting donations. With a model like this, people with disabilities do not get the knowledge they need to develop according to their competence.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's why I created Art&Me to fill that void. We have concern for people with disabilities, not only by providing assistance, but we try to build their confidence as well through art that they can develop at home or in their respective orphanages. As a founder, I make recommendations to every orphanage and partner we foster so that these children receive attention and training in the right methods so that their talents and potential are honed. And we help sell and market their artwork to the general public. In its journey, Artnme has become a widely recognized organization. This is because Artnme provides space for children with disabilities to foster their creativity. I found that so many children with disabilities have such amazing potential and talent. Artnme's concern for children with disabilities has received positive responses from various groups and companies, so much so that 460 million in aid has been distributed to those in need. The funds we obtain from fundraising at several events that Artnme organizes can be seen on the Artnme website. Thanks to all this hard work and effort, Artnme has now partners in Indonesia and also in many other countries. We collaborate with NGOs in India, Nigeria, Africa, and some other countries. Artnme has also started to innovate in service development by implementing an NFT charity. NFT charity itself is intended for selling products made by children with disabilities and getting certificates in the form of NFTs. The NFT charity idea has finally come to fruition because one of the advantages of NFT is the existence of a certificate of authenticity in the blockchain network. The NFT that we have applied to the marketplace network is where the NFT does the printing process. So if one day the market where the NFT is printed experiences problems or even goes bankrupt, the NFT is still stored in the blockchain network. Because of that, NFT is predicted to be the future for both the world of technology and the world of art. To guarantee authenticity of each work in the form of NFT, the price of the work can be very expensive. Even with the NFT concept, the artist who prints their work can determine the royalties for their work. This means that if someone buys their work, then one day the buyer sells their work to someone else, the artist will get royalty money as much as the percentage they made in the beginning.
The social action with NFT charity for orphans and disabled children is also supported by celebrities such as Raffi Nagita, Titil Kamal, Erin Taulani, Vega Darwanti, Signorita, Salvi Kitty, Grete Agata, Serwenda, Maria Bania, Reisa Brotao Moro, and Nindi Ayunda. Symbolic support was also given by the Chief of Presidential Staff of the Republic of Indonesia, General Dr. Moldoko, on January 31st, 2022. Rainier handed the work of disabled child to the former TNI commander at his official residence in Menteng, along with 2 deaf children, Raiful and Rahmawati, who painted the picture of General Moldoko and quote. The event is celebrated during the United Nations International Charity Day, which is celebrated every 5th of September. The commemoration is a moment for all institutions and platforms to raise awareness for helping other underprivileged people through charity.
It's a glorious moment to extend our warm wishes on behalf of Art&Me. We want to convey our gratitude to our opening speakers. First, please welcome with big applause Mr. Haji Bambang Susatyo S.A. MBA. He is the Chief of the People's Consultative Assembly of Indonesia, a dedicated Indonesian politician with more than 20 years of experience in economy, journalism, and politics.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sore, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Saya Bambang Satyo, Ketua MPR Republik Indonesia, menyambut baik dan mengapresiasi acara seminar dan peluncuran NFT Charity Art&Me Indonesia yang akan diselenggarakan pada tanggal 4 September 2022 dalam rangka United Nations International Charity Day. Art&Me Indonesia dibentuk pada tahun 2020 sebagai yayasan yang bertujuan mempromosikan karya lukis dan karya seni anak disabilitas dan anak panti asuhan. Upaya memandirikan anak kebutuhan khusus biasanya didorong dengan mengembangkan bakat dan potensi anak sesuai minat mereka sehingga merasa nyaman dengan kelebihan yang mereka miliki. Dengan adanya Art&Me Indonesia ini diharapkan mereka bisa mempromosikan karya mereka sehingga dihargai, dikagumi, dan disayangi. Kelebihan NFT Charity ini, para pembeli tidak hanya mendapatkan karya seni digital, tetapi juga dikirimkan lukisan aslinya ke alamat pembeli dan sekaligus menyumbangkan 100% transaksinya untuk mendukung pengembangan kemandirian anak berkebutuhan khusus. Semoga Yayasan Art&Me Indonesia selalu sukses dan berkembang untuk mewujudkan kesetaraan derajat anak disabilitas dan anak panti asuhan di Indonesia maupun di dunia. Dengan mengucapkan Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, dengan bangga saya membuka secara resmi seminar dan peluncuran NFT Charity Art&Me Indonesia. Wabillahi hidayah, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much to Mr. Bambang Susato for the great opening speech. Please welcome our next opening speaker, Insinyur Haji Nyala Mahmud Mataliti, the Chief of the House Representative, a former Chairman of the Football Association of Indonesia. He was elected as the member of Regional Representative Council of the Republic of Indonesia in the 2019 election from the Electoral District of East Java.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya A'ala Nyala Mahmud Mataliti, Ketua Dewan Perwakilan Daerah Republik Indonesia, mengucapkan selamat dan sukses atas seminar dan peluncuran NFT Charity Art&Me Indonesia yang sekaligus menjadi bagian dari United Nations International Charity Day. Sejak 2020, Art&Me Indonesia telah mempromosikan karya lukis dan karya seni anak disabilitas dan anak panti asuhan. Saya berharap usaha tersebut tidak berhenti, justru semakin memperluas serta menjangkau lebih banyak karya seni anak disabilitas dan anak panti asuhan, sehingga karya-karya mereka lebih dihargai, dikagumi, dan disayangi. Semoga Yayasan Art&Me Indonesia bisa selalu sukses dan berkembang untuk mensetarakan derajat anak disabilitas dan anak panti asuhan di Indonesia maupun di dunia. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Lanyala, the Chief of the House of Representatives. Please give our big applause for our next speaker, Mr. General TNI Dr. Hamodoko, an Indonesian government official, businessman, and retired general serving as the current Chief of Staff of Presidency for President Joko Widodo. Previously served as commander of the Indonesian National Armed Forces. He graduated from the Indonesian Military Academy in 1981.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Salam untuk para peserta seminar dan peluncuran NFT Charity Art&Me Indonesia yang hadir pada sore hari ini. Saya Jenderal TNI Purnawirawan Dr. Muldoko merasa bangga membuka acara sosial ini sebagai bagian dari United Nations International Charity Day Art&Me Indonesia yang kini telah berusia 2 tahun. Sebuah yayasan yang bergerak mempromosikan karya lukis dan karya seni anak disabilitas dan anak-anak dari panti asuhan. Ini adalah upaya mulia dalam mengembangkan potensi dan bakat anak-anak berkebutuhan khusus untuk bisa mandiri. Cara ini akan membuat mereka merasa nyaman dengan kelebihan yang mereka miliki. Art&Me Indonesia harus terus mempromosikan karya mereka sehingga anak-anak ini akan merasa dihargai, dikagumi, dan bahkan disayangi. Para hadirin sekalian, melalui NFT Charity ini, para pembeli tidak hanya mendapatkan karya seni digital, lukisan aslinya pun akan dikirimkan melalui alamat masing-masing. Dan seluruh transaksi yang ada 100% disumbangkan untuk mendukung pengembangan kemandirian anak berkebutuhan khusus. Jadi Anda nggak usah khawatir. Semoga Yayasan Art&Me Indonesia akan semakin sukses dan berkembang dalam upaya dan langkahnya menyetarakan anak disabilitas dan anak panti asuhan di Indonesia maupun di dunia. Sekali lagi saya ucapkan selamat dan jangan berhenti mengembangkan serta menularkan jiwa sosial kita kepada siapapun yang membutuhkan. Demikian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much for General TNI Dr. Haji Muldoko. And now please welcome the opening speech of Dr. Haji Sandiaga, BBA, MBA, the Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy of Indonesia. An Indonesian businessman, investor, and politician that previously served as the Deputy Governor of Jakarta.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Shalom. Om Swastiastu. Namo Buddhaya. Salam kebajikan. Salam sehat. Salam Indonesia maju. Penuh semangat. Saya Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno, Menteri Pariwisata dan Ekonomi Kreatif Republik Indonesia, dengan bangga membuka seminar dan peluncuran NFT Charity Art&Me Indonesia yang diadakan pada tanggal 4 September 2022 dalam rangka United Nations International Charity Day. Art&Me Indonesia dibentuk pada tahun 2020 sebagai yayasan yang bertujuan mempromosikan karya lukis dan karya seni anak disabilitas dan anak panti asuhan. Upaya memandirikan anak berkebutuhan khusus biasanya didorong dengan mengembangkan bakat dan potensi anak sesuai minat, sehingga merasa nyaman dengan kelebihan yang mereka miliki. Dengan adanya Art&Me Indonesia ini, diharapkan mereka bisa mempromosikan karya mereka sehingga dihargai, dikagumi, dan disayangi. Kelebihan NFT Charity ini, para pembeli tidak hanya mendapatkan karya seni digital, tapi juga dikirimkan lukisan aslinya ke alamat pembeli, dan juga menyumbangkan 100% transaksinya untuk mendukung pengembangan kemandirian anak-anak yang berkebutuhan khusus. Semoga Yayasan Art&Me Indonesia bisa selalu sukses dan berkembang untuk mensetarakan derajat anak disabilitas dan anak panti asuhan di Indonesia maupun di dunia. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi, Santi, Santi Om. Salam persatuan, salam pesona Indonesia. Wonderful.
Okay. Thank you so much. Please give a big applause for our next speaker, Mr. Budi Gunadi Sadikin, the Minister of Health of Indonesia. Before being Minister of Health, he previously served as President Director of Bank Mandiri.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Tiap anak berhak untuk tumbuh dan berkembang secara optimal, termasuk mendapatkan pendidikan yang berkualitas. Semangat Art&Me dalam mendorong karya seni, inovasi, dan kreativitas untuk memberikan akses pendidikan yang lebih baik untuk anak-anak yang membutuhkan merupakan misi yang sangat mulia. Dengan semangat gotong royong, kita harus bersama-sama membentuk generasi penerus yang sehat dan cemerlang. Untuk itu, saya Budi Sadikin, Menteri Kesehatan Republik Indonesia, sangat mengapresiasi gerakan NFT Charity yang dilakukan oleh Art&Me. Kegiatan ini merupakan inisiatif yang luar biasa. Pertama, kegiatan ini dapat mendorong anak-anak untuk terus dapat kreatif melahirkan inovasi dan karya seni. Dan kedua, kegiatan ini juga mendukung anak-anak, terutama dengan akses terbatas, untuk mendapatkan pendidikan yang lebih baik. Hal tersebut tentunya memberikan perubahan positif yang berarti bagi seluruh anak-anak Indonesia. Hadirin sekalian, saya yakin segala upaya sinergis dan kolaboratif akan banyak memberikan manfaat, termasuk kegiatan Art&Me dalam membantu anak-anak yang membutuhkan. Saya berharap gerakan seperti ini dapat menjadi sebuah gerakan moral yang kiranya dapat menginspirasi banyak pihak untuk selalu berperan aktif dalam melindungi seluruh hak anak-anak Indonesia, serta menciptakan generasi sehat dan Indonesia yang unggul. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi 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 Om.
Now, please welcome our next speaker, Mr. Rosan Perkasa Roslani, the Indonesian ambassador to the United States, also an Indonesian businessman, and one of the Indonesian trio who has acquired the famous football club Inter Milan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Salam, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Saya Rosan Perkasa Ruslani, Duta Besar Republik Indonesia untuk Amerika Serikat. Tentunya mendukung pelaksanaan acara seminar dan peluncuran NFT Charity Art&Me Indonesia yang diselenggarakan dalam rangka United Nations International Charity Day. Apresiasi tentunya patut diberikan kepada teman-teman Art&Me Indonesia atas inisiatif yang sangat baik ini untuk membantu anak-anak penyandang disabilitas dan panti asuhan di Indonesia dalam menyalurkan bakat-bakat seni yang luar biasa serta memberikan dukungan agar mereka terus semangat dalam menciptakan karya-karya yang inspiratif. Seiring dengan perkembangan teknologi IT yang semakin pesat, transformasi pada sektor ekonomi digital juga dapat dimanfaatkan untuk memasarkan karya seni digital secara luas. Dengan dukungan mulia dari teman-teman di Art&Me, saya yakin karya-karya ini bisa mendapatkan respon yang positif dan apresiasi yang tinggi dari para pembeli. Saya juga percaya Art&Me sebagai pelopor penggalangan amal NFT di Indonesia dapat terus mencetuskan ide dan gagasan yang cemerlang, khususnya di sektor ekonomi digital, dan berkontribusi terhadap pencapaian visi Indonesia Maju 2045. Semoga acara ini dapat berjalan dengan sukses serta memberikan hasil yang baik. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sehat dan teruslah berkarya.
Please welcome our next speaker, Mr. Camilo Valencia Gonzalez, the Colombian ambassador to Indonesia.
Good afternoon, the Honorable Ministers, Chief of Staff of Presidency for President, the Speaker of the People Consultative Assembly, Speaker of the Regional Representative Council, Ambassadors, Speakers, Founders of Art&Me, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. I am gratified and honored to be here today along with Art&Me, to be involved to address the opening remarks in the launching of NFT charity of Art&Me in the spirit of the United Nations International Charity Day. Based on the data of Central Statistics Agency of Indonesia, as of 2018, the number of people with disabilities in Indonesia reaches 30 million people, or around 14.2% of the population. This is a massive number, and many talented children of the nation are part of this number. I want to emphasize the importance of empowering persons with disabilities for the inclusive, equitable, and sustainable development in compliance with the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development by the United Nations. Leave no one behind means to end discrimination and exclusion and reduce the inequalities and vulnerabilities that leave people behind and undermine the potential of individuals and of humanity as whole, with equity and equality as the objective. It is important to note that every single child should receive the benefits of a more inclusive environment equally. We should include and embrace them, develop their ability and capacity, and empower them to maximize their own development. We should remember that disability doesn't mean inability. When I heard about Art&Me, this non-profit organization inspired me, and I am sure all of us feel the same. I am certain that Art&Me has changed the life of the differently able children by making them feel valuable, special, and unique because their feelings matter also. Moreover, I am also impressed with the idea that comes up of converting the art products made by children with disabilities into an NFT to keep up with an increasingly advanced world and rapidly growing technology. It has become a trend lately to collect digital art amid the cryptocurrency boom. The name of NFT itself, non-fungible token, means that it's unique and can't be replaced. And by unique means, the digital art may not be equal to other in value. NFTs also bring exclusive ownership rights, so a digital artwork can have only one owner at a time. By including the masterpieces of children in the global NFT space, they will have wider recognition and audience all around the world. Everyone can access the NFT, and it can be easily and efficiently be transferred among people anywhere and anytime in the world. Nowadays, I have seen examples of NFT projects revolving around the theme of inclusion, and they are growing in number. For example, NFT projects for women, empowerment, education, gender equality, climate change, even heritage preservation. And I think we are all agreed that it's also necessary to have representation of children who differently able in Indonesia in the worldwide global NFT space, while at the same time pushing it forward and supporting the good causes through the collection of their arts. Today is the perfect day for us to step in the right direction. In this launch event of NFT charities Art&Me, I understand that charity comes from those of you who channel the generosity into action. It exists because each who participates believes passionately in its importance to focus less on individual interest and more on the benefits of working together, because we could explore endless possibilities by combining forces, working and innovating together. Lastly, let me also express my gratitude to dear Rainier and Álvaro as the founder of Art&Me in hosting this important event. Thank you for what you do and for the excellence with which you do it. I hope the initiative to provide a safe space and assistance for the children with disabilities would last as long as possible. I trust that the sharing and discussion today will contribute towards further collaborative actions on creating more inclusive, accessible, and discrimination-free society for children who differently able in order to leave no one behind. Muchas gracias. Terima kasih. Thank you very much.
Now please welcome our next speaker, Mr. Rajendra Aryal, the FAO of the United Nations, representative in Indonesia and Timor-Leste.
Ladies and gentlemen, and dear children, 2022 finds us in a difficult situation with still ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, conflict, a climate that doesn't stop warming, rising prices, and international politics. This is affecting the global food security. We should build a sustainable world where everyone living everywhere has regular access to enough nutritious food and no one should be left behind. Although we have made progress towards building a better world, too many people have still been left behind. People who are unable to benefit from human development, economic progress, innovation, or economic growth are in particular. In fact, millions of people around the world cannot afford a healthy diet, which puts them at high risk of food insecurity and malnutrition. However, ending hunger is not only about supply. Enough food is produced today to feed everyone on the planet. In the face of global crisis, global solutions are needed more than ever. By aiming for better production, better nutrition, a better environment, and a better health, we can transform our agri-food systems and build forward better by bringing sustainable and holistic solution that looks at sustainable development in the long term, inclusive economic growth, and stronger resilience. National and local governments, private sector, academia, civil society, and individuals need to work together in solidarity to prioritize the right of all people to food, nutrition, peace, and equality. Every one of us, including you, can work towards an inclusive and sustainable future, showing greater empathy and kindness in our action. We must all be the change agents, and you are the change agents of today and tomorrow. Terima kasih.
And now I'd like to welcome our main speaker, His Excellency Mr. Armanata, a permanent representative to the United Nations.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings from New York. My name is Armanata Nasir. I am the ambassador and permanent representative of the Republic of Indonesia to the United Nations in New York. It is a pleasure for me to take part in today's launching of NFT charity Art&Me, as well as to celebrate the International Charity Day. The International Day of Charity underlines the importance of charity work in addressing global challenges. Through promoting solidarity and mobilizing volunteers and philanthropic activities around the globe, charity work is strongly intertwined with our common effort to attain sustainable development goals. Indeed, in today's challenging global environment, it is ever more crucial for us to strengthen and uphold the principle of solidarity. The recent 2021 Global Multidimensional Poverty Index provides a grim picture of the challenges that we are facing. Food, energy, financial constraints, as well as climate change are just some of the multidimensional crises. Out of 5.9 billion people, 109 developing countries, 1.3 billion, or about 21.7% of them, are living in acute multidimensional poverty. So what does that mean? That means 1.3 billion people are living in low living standard with no access to clean water, education, basic health services, or even on the brink of starvation. And most of them are women and children. To make matters worse, we are also facing substantial lack of resources to address these humanitarian crises. The spiking global food and fuel prices, coupled with the recovery from the pandemic and increasing geopolitical tension, have worsened economic and financial situation both in developed but most severely in developing countries. These are global issues that we need to tackle together and ensure no one is left behind. Charity work and philanthropy play a key role in filling the gap in resources needed. The UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said, and I quote, "Global philanthropy continues to generate innovative approaches and provide much needed resources," end quote. As such, the Art&Me that embrace technology and digital innovations in its charity work, such as the use of NFT and digital marketplace, is exactly the innovative approaches that the UN Secretary General is talking about. It is something that we can share as best practices to the international community. To conclude, I congratulate the work of Art&Me for organizing today's event on the occasion of International Charity Day. I also acknowledge the tremendous charity work that the organization has been doing in providing support and educational opportunities for underprivileged communities in Indonesia. We look forward to your continued contribution and activism in addressing the challenges that the world is facing today. I thank you.
Please welcome our celebrity speaker, Pusi Sulistiawati. She's a singer, actor, and influencer. Pusi started her career at the Abang Non event in North Jakarta in 1999. Since then, Usi participated in several castings until she finally became a star.
Hai, saya Usi Sulistiawati. Thank you untuk Art&Me yang sudah mengundang aku sebagai salah satu pembicara. Satu kebanggaan buat aku bisa menjadi bagian di acara yang super spesial ini. Oke, menjawab pertanyaan dari teman-teman di Art&Me, aku akan mencoba satu persatu. Pertanyaan pertama, apa pendapat Anda tentang apa yang dilakukan oleh Art&Me? Menurut aku yang dilakukan oleh Art&Me adalah suatu kegiatan yang sangat-sangat positif ya untuk teman-teman penyandang disabilitas, karena mungkin untuk lembaga atau yayasan yang membantu teman-teman atau saudara kita yang kurang mampu itu juga cukup banyak ya, tapi yang untuk membantu para disabilitas menurut aku sampai hari ini masih agak kurang. Makanya apa yang dilakukan oleh Art&Me sungguh sangat mulia, dan semoga ini bisa menjadi contoh bagi lembaga-lembaga lainnya untuk membuat suatu program yang sama seperti Art&Me. Oke. Pertanyaan selanjutnya yaitu mengapa penting untuk menjadi dermawan? Menurut aku menjadi dermawan itu tidak akan merugikan kita sama sekali ya. Apalagi misalnya sampai membuat kita menjadi orang yang kekurangan gitu, karena kalau emang kita ada ya, kita punya, nggak ada salahnya kita berbagi untuk teman-teman yang lain ya. Aku punya satu bukan tagline, tapi ini selalu aku bawa kemana-mana. Jadi intinya gini, kita tidak akan menjadi miskin ketika kita berderma, dan kita tidak akan menjadi kaya raya kalau kita tidak berderma gitu. Jadi daripada kita memilih kita tidak akan menjadi kaya juga kalau kita tidak berderma, jadi aku lebih memilih kita tidak akan menjadi miskin kok kalau kita berbagi untuk sesama, kalau memang posisinya kita dalam keadaan ada gitu. Mengapa Anda pertama kali ingin menjadi bagian dari memberi kepada organisasi kami? Karena buat aku hal-hal yang positif itu harus kita biasakan ya, terutama untuk menjadi contoh bagi nggak usah orang-orang luar dulu deh, menjadi contoh untuk keluarga dulu, khususnya buat anak-anak aku karena aku juga punya 5 anak, 4 anak perempuan dan 1 anak laki-laki yang aku pengennya mereka juga menjadi pribadi yang baik, pribadi yang positif, pribadi yang selalu memberi. Jadi sebelum memberi contoh ke lingkungan luar, aku memberi contoh buat anak-anakku dulu dan memberi itu sebenarnya kemana aja ya, kemana aja. Cuman memang di organisasi ini yang Art&Me ini, ya balik lagi ke pertanyaan pertama karena menurut aku masih agak kurang ketika orang-orang itu memberi untuk penyandang disabilitas. Jadi ini pas lagi emang ada, organisasinya ada, dan aku juga paham, aku juga yakin diberikan ke orang-orang yang memang benar-benar membutuhkan, jadi kenapa tidak, gitu. Nomor 5, apakah Anda memberitahu teman Anda tentang kami? Jika demikian, apa yang Anda katakan? Sejujurnya, aku mengetahui Art&Me ini baru-baru ini ya, baru-baru aja. Dan aku juga belum memberitahukan kemana-mana. Semoga dengan acara ini, organisasi Art&Me jadi lebih besar lagi, jadi lebih banyak yang tahu. Cuman, aku memang memberitahukan ke anak-anakku kalau ada organisasi Art&Me ini. Dan untuk anak-anakku yang udah mulai ABG ya, yang umur 17 tahun, 16 tahun, mereka juga sangat support karena mereka juga istilahnya apa ya, selama ini mungkin karena aku juga suka memberi contoh ya ke anak-anak. Jadi mereka bilang, "Oh, ini bagus banget, Ma." Gitu. Kenapa? Karena tidak semua organisasi melakukan hal yang sama untuk orang-orang penyandang disabilitas gitu. Nomor 6, mengapa tujuan kami penting bagi Anda? Tentu penting karena hal-hal yang positif itu buat aku sangat penting ya gitu. Zaman sekarang tuh udah tidak zamannya lagi kita berlomba-lomba bikin hal yang negatif. Makin kita membuat hal yang positif, kita harus berlomba-lomba dan harusnya ini menjadi pelopor untuk organisasi-organisasi lainnya gitu. Jadi memang sangat penting sekali gitu loh adanya Art&Me ini. Nomor 7, ada banyak cara untuk terlibat seperti sumbangan uang, kerja sukarela, dan meningkatkan kesadaran untuk menyebutkan beberapa. Manakah dari ini yang paling menarik bagi Anda? Oke, sebenarnya itu tergantung kitanya. Kalau memang kita punya banyak waktu, nggak ada salahnya kita menyumbang dalam bentuk tenaga, secara sukarela, membantu misalnya menjadi sukarelawan di panti asuhan, membantu jadi sukarelawan di korban bencana alam, dan lain-lainnya. Tapi kalau misalnya, oh tenaga aku nggak punya, waktu aku nggak ada, tapi aku punya rezeki, ya kita bisa membantu dalam bentuk rezeki. Karena menurut aku semuanya tergantung niat. Niatnya di sini, apa yang kita mau niatkan untuk membantu orang-orang itu gitu. Menurut pendapat Anda, bagaimana organisasi kami dibandingkan dengan organisasi lain yang bekerja untuk tujuan ini? Semua organisasi menurut aku organisasi yang bagus ya, selama memang kepentingannya positif, tujuannya juga positif. Jadi aku tidak bisa membanding-bandingkan. Yang jelas beberapa organisasi yang aku lihat, yang aku kenal cukup sangat membantu orang-orang yang memang butuh. Jadi cukup oke, bagus, dan semoga ini menjadi contoh untuk organisasi-organisasi lainnya yang belum terbentuk, bisa menjadi sebuah badan atau organisasi yang sangat positif seperti Art&Me ini. Jika Anda memiliki 5 menit dengan CEO kami, apa yang Anda katakan? 5 menit itu cukup panjang ya menurut aku, tapi secara singkatnya ya aku sangat bangga dengan apa yang dilakukan oleh CEO-nya Art&Me. Jangan pernah berhenti untuk berbuat baik ya, jangan pernah capek untuk berbuat baik, dan siarkan ini, kabarkan ini ke semua orang biar banyak orang yang bisa mencontoh apa yang sudah dilakukan oleh Art&Me. Apakah Anda punya saran untuk Art&Me? Secara garis besar nggak ada saran apapun karena ini juga sangat bagus, positif. Paling ya semoga Art&Me ini bisa lebih berkembang dan bisa lebih memberikan dampak yang positif bagi orang-orang yang ingin menjadi penyumbang ataupun ingin menjadi sukarelawan di organisasi Art&Me ini. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now please welcome our next celebrity speaker, Alicia Beverly Wheelie. She is Miss Earth Air Indonesia 2017 and Miss Intercontinental Indonesia 2017. Yeah, thank you so much for being here today, for taking the time to be here.
Okay. Hi, Rainier and Alvaro. I'm so glad to be here virtually with you guys. And I'm so proud of what you have done so far.
Thank you. Thank you. I think we would like to ask some questions.
Sure.
Okay. So like, what do you think about what we're doing as an organization? And do you have like any advice for us moving forward?
Okay. So I've just actually heard about this Art&Me nonprofit organization, and I am totally impressed by the works that you guys have done so far. And for me, this is another level of creativity and thoughtfulness coming from you guys to ambitious, driven youth at a very young age. Dan menurut aku, ini harus dijadikan suatu movement di mana Art&Me menjadi organisasi yang menjadi motor dari gerakan ini. Jadi sehingga dapat menginspirasi juga organisasi-organisasi lain untuk melakukan kolaborasi dengan Art&Me. Applause for you guys.
Thank you. So my next question, I also have a question for you.
Okay. Sure.
What interested you about our organization?
Okay. Sejujurnya sih, what are the things that I'm interested in Art&Me as a non-profit organization is that you have a clear mission and vision of what you want to be perceived in the society. You have a clear goals of what you're gonna do and how can it impact the people with disabilities, children with disabilities. And I think that's one important point that all of us should know, that in the future, will this organization still relevant? And I guess this organization is very relevant, but I guess in the future, with your brilliant ideas and creativity, it will grow even bigger and bigger. And I hope the best for you guys.
Thank you very much. So my next question is, do you tell your friends about us, about our organization? If so, what do you say?
Of course, like after this webinar, I will start to share this to my social media friends, to my family, to my close friends, not only by telling them, but telling them to act. I mean, contribution can be in any kinds of forms, right? It could be through our word of mouth, electronic word of mouth, our contents on social medias, and by donating, maybe by buying their work of arts, can be helpful to your organization and the sustainability of your organization in the future. So yeah, because you have this clear goals, a clear mission and vision, I guess this is very important for us to, spread the news to everyone around us.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I agree with that. Okay, so I think there are like many ways, right, to get involved, like donations, volunteer work, and like raising awareness from the paintings. Like, which one of these do you think appeals to you the most?
Okay. What are the choices again, Rainier?
Yeah, so like volunteer work, monetary donations, and like raising awareness.
Okay. Well, as for me, we cannot influence others if we don't do it at the first place, right? We cannot say this and that about Art&Me, this and that, without showing what we have done. So I guess the most important thing is through our voluntary work first. Like I need to do some work with you, to collaborate with you guys for some projects. And after that, I can share it to my friends, to my family that, oh, ini loh yang udah aku kerjakan dengan Art&Me, and these are their works and projects. These are their plans for the upcoming projects with these and this and that, with stakeholders, with the government, with other organization that shares the same objective as with you guys. So I guess that's the first voluntary work, and it could, eventually raise brand awareness of your organization. And yeah, the third is by doing charity through donations. And I guess for me, that's what I should prioritize the most right now with your organization.
Okay, thank you so much for the answer. I have another question. So, in your opinion, like, how does our organization compare to the other organizations with working with like education or art?
Well, as for me, every organization has their own purposes, and I want an organization who have, again, I should say this repetitively because, well, to be working with an organization, that organization should have clear goals, clear purpose of what you are going to do now and in the future. Kembali lagi pada organization model yang di-create sejak awal oleh kalian berdua. Apakah itu relevan atau enggak untuk zaman sekarang dan yang akan datang. Planning untuk jangka pendek dan jangka panjang itu harus jelas. Tentunya seiring dengan berjalannya waktu, kalian akan terus belajar, dan itu yang menjadi competitive advantage of your organization. Sekali lagi, menjalankan suatu organisasi itu sangatlah challenging dan tidak mudah. But satu saran yaitu kalian harus SMART, SMART. Kalian mungkin udah tahu apa itu, but untuk teman-teman yang lain yang belum tahu, SMART itu harus be specific, it should be measurable, achievable, reasonable, and time-based. Menurut aku itu yang bisa menjadikan pembeda non-profit organization kalian dengan organisasi-organisasi yang lain. So good luck, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
basically, so the advice is to like have like clear goals and then just like continue to work hard and like make an impact basically.
Of course, yes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for your time here today.
Anytime, Rainier, Alvaro, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for all the honorary speakers. Really thankful that we can invite them to this very important event today for the launching of NFT Art&Me. Now we would like to open question from all the audience. You guys can ask us any question you want about our organization. So,
I think there are a few in the chat.
Oh yeah.
So, some of them are the same though.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah. Okay, so the most exciting and memorable experience I think is when we first built the first event, like where we were selling the art from the orphanages and special needs schools. I think that was a very special moment because like I didn't expect so many of the kids, and like I didn't expect like so much enthusiasm from the competition because there was a lot of positive feedback. So I think that was definitely super exciting, and also like building our community right now. I think it's like very cool and very exciting. For some of the achievements, I think it's already in the website, but it's
I can tell them what's our achievement though. Right
yeah, basically like some donations, and also selling a lot of the artwork in the website, and getting a lot of sales from the paintings. Also launching the NFT charity, and also having like a big community, like where we have where we're collaborating with different nonprofits and different orphanages. So I think that's what we've achieved so far, and we hope to continue to expand. is Art&Me only about painting? No, it's all about all kinds of arts. So we have we do have painting, we have like sculpture, sketches, things like that, and yeah, and we also prioritize education as much as we prioritize creativity. So we're collaborating with different schools and purchasing like educational supplies. So what is your next step? Ini apa yang akan Artnme lakukan ke depannya? Yeah, so basically we hope to expand like globally and also locally. So we really want to get more people to join and support our organization, and we also plan to I plan to collaborate with like my friends to make products, and hopefully we could like raise money through that. So we still have a lot of things to do in the future, but it's very exciting for us. And I think there's one last question here. Oh, actually, I think that's all the questions. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is there any other questions from anyone of you guys?
So no more. I'm just gonna move forward. So
yeah, I think those are all the questions.
Yeah.
No more in the chat.
So in this important event, we would also like to announce the winner of the painting competition to celebrate World Food Day in October 2022. From the special children categories and orphanage category. First, we will see the finalists of paintings that join this competition. This is the finalists of orphanage category.
Okay. Yeah. So as far as the competition, we gathered we had to select the winners. We were very humbled and very grateful for the participants who participated with the competition. So we had to pick 3 winners. So in terms of the orphanage category, we picked so for first place is Andy Hin. Second place is Nafisa Nala Husna. And for third, we picked Marta Sela Osais Lawang. So congratulations to these artists. And from the special kids category, for first place, we picked Caesar Julian. with his amazing artwork over there. For second place, we picked Nabila Nolianda with, yeah, I think it's loading. I think you have to go down. And for the third place, we picked Asia Melati Putri with her artwork over there. Yeah, so thank you. You know, yeah. So congratulations to everyone. For the winners, like, do you guys have anything to say?
Like, how do you feel about winning this competition?
Yeah. Are you here? Mungkin Andy Hen atau Caesar Julian. Ya. Yang lain ada nggak? Julian, are you here? Okay, never mind. I think it's fine. So, yeah, congratulations again to those winners. Okay. Oh, hello, Julian. Hello.
Halo, hayo.
Yeah, yeah.
Terima kasih atas
Terima kasih, Julian.
Tuhan memberkati. Tuhan memberkati. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, Andy.
Hello.
Hello. Andy, like, what do you feel as a winner? Andy merasa apa? Sebagai
Saya merasa bahagia karena berhasil menjadi juara untuk lomba kali ini. Terima kasih untuk Art&Me yang sudah mengadakan lomba ini. Semoga semakin sukses ke depannya.
Terima kasih, Andy. Terima kasih. Oke. Yang lain ada nggak? Yang mungkin mau...
Selamat malam bahasa Indonesia kan?
Dia tinggal di Singapura kan?
Okay, I think that's it then, because we already announced all the winners. Okay. So yeah, thank you everyone for being here today to support the NFT charity to help underprivileged children to grow and to, sell their artwork. We sincerely hope that you all enjoyed this event, and we hope that it was very insightful. So thank you for attending. Yeah, please visit the website and our Instagram for more information if you to support our cause. And yeah, and also please visit the OpenSea. If you're interested in the NFTs, you could see like the different NFTs, which is pretty cool. And also, if any one of you are interested in collaborating with us, because we want to make this a global organization with the largest impact, please let us know if you want to collaborate with us in the future. Okay, so yeah, thank you everyone for being here today, and I hope that the seminar was insightful. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Terima kasih semuanya.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, thank you.
Kak. Terima kasih sudah memilih Nabila.
Terima kasih udah memilih Aisyah.